What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for episode 34 of our Madden 24 Arizona Cardinals franchise mode, where we are 8-0, and we have a big-time matchup within the NFC West here today as we take on the 4-5 Seattle Seahawks, a squad that brings in a top 10 offense that has generally played very well against us. They have the number 2 passing offense in the NFL, and it always just feels like that's, it should be. I look at that. I mean, the Rams are decent. They got Aaron Donald. They got Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua. The Niners, you would assume, are probably going to be our toughest test in the NFC West from a top to bottom roster standpoint. But the reality is, the team that has given us the most trouble in the division since we've done this series is the Seattle Seahawks. And we have a very tough matchup here as we look to continue our undefeated season. Now, I think in the last episode, I did hype this up as a 2-gamer. We'd have Seattle and the Rams. Unfortunately, I lost a day of work. I had a filling yesterday, and my mouth was numb. Couldn't talk. It was weird. So, my top priority right now is this weekend, be it Saturday or Sunday, getting out the first episode of our NCAA series. And, the extra hour that it would take to record that Rams episode, that's just an hour here today on Friday that I can put towards that NCAA series dropping. So, there will be eventually a doubleheader, and I actually might get in a string of doubleheaders here to kind of, pick up the pace as now all eyes go to how many wins can we stack here with our Year 3 Cardinals squad. But today we are just going to focus on Seattle so I can get a video to you guys here on Friday. And it should be a banger as we get to start with a breakout scenario for a linebacker. And it is for Zaven Collins, who got a Defensive Player of the Week performance. He is grinding, man. He might not have the accolades, might not have the hype, might not have the fandom that Owen Papo has earned. But Zaven Collins went from a player year one. Remember, it was a pretty weird scheme here that we inherited with Jonathan Gannon, where he had Zaven Collins as an edge rusher. They're trying to move into an edge rusher. I mean, he was kind of a hybrid linebacker at Tulsa, but wasn't working for us with him as an edge rusher. I don't know, for whatever reason. I just felt like he just couldn't get off blocks. Not a big enough athlete to win off the edge. And honestly, that's really how we pivoted towards B.J. Ojulari, getting those starting reps, and now he's the best pass rusher in the NFL, or at least one of them, up there with Myles Garrett and T.J. Watt, Micah Parsons, etc., etc., etc. And now Zaven Collins, him and Owen Papo in the middle of our defense have developed into really, really good players. So for him to have a chance here today to go from star up to a superstar dev is really nice. So we want to take away the short throw there on Geno Smith, and we want to, we can just have a little bit of fun here and throw it deep. That is pretty high for a deep passer rating. Usually that's in the 60s, 85% there for Seattle. And that's a defense there. They got speed. They got Tariq Woolen. They got Devin Witherspoon. That's a team that should match up pretty well throwing it deep. But I'll take an opportunity there right there and see if we can, we can light the scoreboard up a little bit. Continue to build on Kyler Murray, who is leading the league in touchdowns. So to get through the week healthy, at minimum, you just want, how many times has it happened that, Rutledge got hurt there. How many times has it happened where it's like you get a breakout scenario and then you go through practice, and of course, the guy that has a breakout scenario finds a way to get injured in practice. So we are down a special teamer. Everyone else is healthy, ready to go. No messing around, no diddling. We are getting right into this big-time matchup, divisional. And I didn't mean diddling like Epstein Island. I meant like diddling our fingers. Okay? Freaks. God damn it, Epstein Island. How does 2024 Epstein Island release the list? Let's see who I think there's reports. Right? Reports. Any bad person you ever heard of in your life. The problem you just almost want to see them on that list. It's crazy. Anyways, we're not gonna open this up with a conspiracy theory episode, okay? We're getting right into this one. Arizona at Seattle. Let's get to 9-0. So for as impressive as our offense has been, I think our defense has been even better. Our defense has been really... Zaven Collins gets picked on right away. I think our defense has been more of the surprise, because last year we had a great offense. This year we have a great offense. Last year we had one of the worst defenses in the league. We go out and hire... because you can't edit coaching, we'll just say we went out and hired Sean McDermott to be our defensive coordinator after the Buffalo Bills passed on him. Wow, we are getting lit up here on the opening drive. And generally speaking, even though it doesn't look that way, our defense has been immaculate. Most of the points we've given up this season have come via garbage time. And bend don't break. At worst, bend don't break. That's what we need to try to do here on this drive, as well as hit some nice things here for David Collins. Look for a couple TFLs, a couple sacks. Maybe a nice user pick if we can get it. That's good PBU there by Garrett Williams, who has 4 interceptions on the season. Our superstar dev slot corner. Let's see him stand out here today. All right, we got David Collins on DK Metcalf. Why? There's no way that's it. No way! We challenge that. No name tight end. There's no way. Addison Boone, what kind of... That is an alias. I don't think he got both feet in. Can I see a replay? I will say, good ball from Geno Smith to float that one up there. I feel like he didn't get that. All scoring plays are reviewed. Are they going to review that? Thank you! I think that second foot looked out of bounds. And of course it's upheld because these refs are the worst. They're replacement refs. Scab refs are what Madden refs are. And we didn't stop Seattle once. I think we had one PBU actually. I take that back. But we are undefeated season on the line here. And it looks like it's going to be a shootout. If that first drive is indicative of anything else that's going to happen here. That's fine. We like to thrive in those environments. We focus on the deep ball here today. And, all right. Great start. I'm not worried, though. This is usually the time where I get sarcastic and say, oh, now it's time for us to lose. But we've had a couple starts like this. And then at the end of the day, we're up 15 at halftime. So, see a little... Okay, now the drops are happening. Look, my cat's leaving. A little worried. Go Duval, 3rd and 2. Use your blitz right there. Use your blitz that shit. Oh, and Papo, best blitzing linebacker in the league. Get us a little bit of momentum here. Okay, 2 drops for 92 X Factor tight end. Interesting. It's interesting that that's happened. Usually that's the guy that doesn't drop the ball. I don't get the squiggly lines. It's fine. We're going to go right back to house. We're going to trust him. He makes amends. He doesn't wear gloves. You might say maybe put some gloves on him and stop dropping it. He's fine. Let's get going, and we're going to try to maybe manufacture some touches. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown for like really before the trade deadline when we thought about trading him was the hottest wide receiver in the NFL. And it does feel like since then, since it's almost like, you know, locked into his contract, didn't move, he's done nothing. He's kind of been quiet. So it would be good to get him going at some point here. It's a tough matchup. A lot of speed again. We brought it up. Tariq Woolen, Devin Witherspoon. But we just need to lock in. And we got Archibald back in the lineup. He's missed a couple games due to injury. Our superstar first round pick. Get him involved as well. Come on, man. Get to the second level. One of these guards, please. There we go. Take him for a ride. Jumping on the back. I think that's Julian Love. Roosevelt Bonds piggybacks him into the end zone. We tie this one up at 7. Quiet the crowd here a little bit. Lumen Field. Man, what is this fucking back shoulder tight end throws? That is a rough play that didn't fall for us. And luckily enough, we don't get punished with the drop pick. Defense gets off the field, but that should have been a pick 6. This should be 14-7. Maybe we can't get the run game. Maybe we can get the run game out of the backfield. Rocking and rolling here. Calvin Austin. Boom. Ooh. They actually need that juke. If we didn't hit that juke, he might have got an extra 10 yards, but it's all about moving the chains. Ooh, that's a great play. I love that one. Super quick throw. So fast, they can't. They can't make a play. I love it. That's his risk. Oh, what a play on the backfield! What a weapon, man. I hope at least 5 people got inspired by me moving Calvin Austin to running back. That they've done it. You guys have gone on and done it in your own franchise modes at one point in time. Because it's so fun. What a beast. Let's go. 3rd and 1. Inside run. Calvin. I actually like this one. We need 69 to get to the second level there. Eat 22. Or just actually, never mind. Don't need nobody. Calvin Austin, touchdown. It feels like all momentum with Arizona. Usually when we get momentum, we don't lose it. Nice tackle there. Xavier, he's getting a bunch of tackles. Kenny Hodges. Off-ball injury. That's pretty much the only thing I've noticed from, like, increasing the difficulty of these sliders barely to get mad. It's just injuries have definitely picked up, even though I didn't touch those sliders. Feels like we're getting about 3 to 4 injuries a game. So I do not love. Bruised ribs. Take your time. All right, here's where we erase what Gino wants as a gimme. 3rd and 3. He's going to want to check down of some sort. That's right there. He wanted the line. He wanted the running back in the middle of the field. Papo is such a weapon for that. I can cover so much ground with him. I can even mess up and make a bad first read. I can usually get to the second guy that I got to try to cover. That is how big of an athlete Papo is. Hey, got a gong. Let's go 99 yards here. Ooh. He's off our goal line. Wide open. Would you believe me if I said I went to hurdle and my fucking finger hit both the trigger and bumper? Would you believe that? I hope you do, because that's what just fucking happened. I wanted to hurdle him. I wanted to get a highlight reel hurdle. And I would always make the argument here in Madden, if we hit both input, you should give trigger over the lateral. You know, I should be able to get that left trigger to try to hit something special. Okay. Terrible. I think we can put the... I mean, there's a shot that's not our worst turnover of the series, but I'm going to say it's probably up there. Bend don't break, please. If there's any sympathy for my undefeated team, we'll be able to get out of here with just a field goal. Not only just a field goal, but then go get like a field goal or something of ourselves. 3rd and 2. Papo, the eliminator. I might even run this with Kenneth Walker. I would run it if I was them. There we go. Get off with the worst turnover that we've had all year. And we hold them to a field goal, which they nail. But now let's go get some points. Thank you. Thank you. See, the game knew I didn't mean to lateral and give them a fucking free red zone drive, okay? It knew it, and they're like, all right, we'll press them with Tariq Woolen. Thank you. Oh, that's actually a pretty obscene throw. Come on. Milton Williams gets his former team. Remember, Milton Williams left the Eagles, went to Seattle. Career year. They didn't re-sign him. We poached. So it's a little bit of a revenge. They didn't want to pay him. And he got super close to sacking Geno Smith, throwing a run, honestly, as he was getting hit. That was a hell of a... Man, look at Geno making these plays. I will say, though, he is making a lot of, like, improvisational throws. Could get an interception if he keeps getting, you know, risky with the football. Like, second drop pick of the day. I literally was narrating what should have just happened there. Marco Wilson. Oh, brutal. 2 drop picks. 1 for sure pick 6. Do not let him in the end zone. Do not let they do not get a touchdown here. What a bullshit drive to be given up right now. This is insane. What a bullshit drive. What a bull. They don't have any drops. They don't have any mistakes. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna try this again. I got 2 guys on the outside with a lot of speed. Give me one of them to win. Whatever. I'm a little worried with how our defense is played, but we do get the ball to start the second half. Let's build on the lead. Nice little slants here at midfield. Man, we're still missing Rondale Moore. Oh, look at this, though. Tyquan Thornton. Was he a second-round pick? Second-round, third-round pick at a Baylor, formerly of the Patriots. Get an opportunity here as a depth player. That's a lot of speed to contain. 3 fast guys running slants. Usually one of them will get open. Impressed me. Oh, but that did. Hell yeah, weird play. Not a usual staple of our playbook, but so much attention there. Went to Marcus House. Hollywood Brown. Wide open. There we go. Another one. Just nothing. Linebackers. Even though Zaven Collins is not, I don't think, statistically doing a great job for his dev trade, he's playing well. We'll go 3rd and 6. Something with Calvin Austin out the backfield. Honestly, I bet you we could probably get Tyquan Thornton on a streak here. Or we just go to our guy. We just go to the hidden weapon, Calvin Austin. It's not dagger, but if Seattle doesn't get points here on this next drive, it's probably over. Okay, DK Metcalf, gadget play. Boogie Basham back from a 3-4 game injury. Hurt again. User Ojolari. Obviously with the record pace. I'd love him to... Oh, god damn it. Love for him to eat on his own. I don't want to have to use my overpowered X-Factor edge rusher all the time. I want to get Duval involved. I want to... I miss, you know, Collins and Papo being 100% where we want to live. We're trying to run things here on the defense, but when you get a weapon like Ojolari, you need someone to take a game over. It's never a bad idea to go 18 here on the D-line. We're going against Abe Lucas, 72 there. Super wide angle on that one. All right. They needed that. They needed that little bit of pulse. DK Metcalf tries to give the Seattle Seahawks at home some juice in the 4th quarter. That is, I mean, that's a tough matchup for Zaven Collins. There's no doubt about it. He'll try Calvin Austin in the backfield on 3rd and 10. Right on the inside there. Early read. I think that there might also put him up over 100 yards receiving out of the backfield today. Archibald? Nope. No, had house. Had A at the check down. Wanted more. Got greedy. We'll take the 3. And from 45 yards. Whoa. Controller vibrated a lot there. We got smoked. Targeting Kirk Cousins there. Holding kicks. Man, this tight end has like 200 yards. It's insane. And he's breaking every... Is he an X, like a generational guy? Is this Marcus House's match? I gotta go see this. He's 100% over 200 yards. So he better be good. 13, 231, 2 touchdowns. 85. You gotta, like, don't be 74. Holy shit! That is the best stat. I don't even put that up in like pink slips when I'm playing my cupcake team. 3rd and 10. It's not even like 81. He's like just getting open and busted plays. Like he's making the first guy miss on tackles. Guy needs to be further studied to see what's going on here. Pretty bad play call there on 3rd down. Run it. You need 2 scores. You know you're in 4-down territory, but man, suspect play call. Let's see if we can drop back in here with Zaven Collins. We are looking for the dev trade, and we're definitely not going to hit that off of like just defensive production. We're going to need to see if we get a user pick here or something. And turnover on downs. A little bit anticlimactic, to be honest. And it get dicey there a little bit. Tough one on the road, 12th man, all that stuff in Seattle. And they started hot. Their offense against our very good defense played well. 355, 3 touchdowns for Geno. They have a tight end, 69. I can't even say he's a 70. 69 overall tight end for Seattle. Goes off for 200 fucking yards. Luckily, both quarterbacks played lights out. Kyler Murray outstanding. 400 yards. He had 30 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns, no picks, which you like to see. Roosevelt Bonds, not a great game, 2.8. They did a great job shutting him down. Still got a tutty. Calvin Austin, the change of pace, exactly what we need in the backfield. 96 yards for House, 108 for Calvin Austin in a touchdown, over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns for Hollywood Brown. Not a big return to Steven Archibald for the lineup, but he's going to work his way back in. But we do need to give shout out to Addison Boone, 13 catches, 231 yards, 2 touchdowns for a 69 overall tight end. Pretty crazy. Zaven Collins on the team, 8 tackles, but did not get anything else to help with his breakout to make that jump from star to superstar, which is a little bit of a bummer. Owen Papel, 1 TFL, 1 sack. So our defense just, I didn't use her outside of maybe 1 or 2 times. BJ Ojolari. So maybe that's what happens when we don't do that, which is a bummer. Kenny Hodges had a drop pick. Marco Wilson had a drop pick. Uncharacteristic game from our defense. But a win's a win. Divisional win at that. We'll take it. We won't be greedy. And the offense was awesome. I just had to, you just gotta look at the wins. You gotta look at the win. You gotta look at the undefeated streak. Sometimes you're not going to get every dev trait scenario that pops up. And a humbling game for Zaven Collins. And Boogie Basham, the injury he repicked up, broken ribs. 4 weeks, which certainly sucks. But we're getting Rutledge, Michael Wilson, Rondale Moore, and DJ Humphries back next week, which is a dub. Like the fact that that was our injury crisis, right? Couple starters, and we still maintained our winning streak speaks well to the team. We have another breakout snare for Kyler Murray. That is pretty badass. Pretty badass for sure. But we're going to wrap this one up here. It's time to go. Look at that. Kyler Murray, 1st in yards, 1st in tuds, only 4 picks. That's been the most impressive thing for me. I'm a turnover-prone user, okay? Especially on all Madden. And I'm not going to jinx it. There's still plenty of time for me to throw a couple weeks at 2-3 interceptions, and that is, 33 touchdowns to 16 interceptions before you know it, blink of an eye. But we're doing well protecting the football. That is a huge reason. Our 1-2 punch in the backfield here is another huge reason, as Calvin Austin is getting very close to 1,000 yards out of the backfield. Marcus House is crushing it, tight end. Hollywood Brown is crushing it. Archibald, back from injury. Got to reintegrate him in the offense. Same with Rondale Moore. Very excited to get those guys back defensively. Look at Zaven Collins leading the team in tackles. Tackle machine. Ojulari, first game that he had nothing. No TFLs, no sacks last week. But still a record-setting pace that he has set. And in reality, this should be 5-5. Garrett Williams and Kenny Hodges. Actually, no, that's a lie. Kenny Hodges should have 5. Marco Wilson should have 3 after 2 very bad drop picks against Geno Smith and the Seahawks. But is what it is. Not going to get them all to go your way. And 38-24, no matter what way you cut it, you feel pretty good about that on the road. So that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, make sure if you're first time stopping by, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. Stay tuned to your sub boxes at some point this weekend, be it Saturday. I hope it's Saturday because I've got plans on Sunday, but at some point I will have a fun new series drop for you guys regarding NCAA college football revamped. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. And until then, it's your boy C4 saying peace. I love ya. Have a good one.